Greetings, and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. So this particular episode, we're going to take a look at a couple of outerwear pieces that I acquired during the summer months. I actually did pretty good this summer when it came to outerwear. It was a great time to shop for it. People are coming down on their prices on the secondhand websites such as Poshmark, Grailed, eBay, Depop, etc. So I was able to get some really nice items at some really great prices, and I'm going to show you a few of them today. The first one we talked about last fall was the olive diamond quilted outerwear vest. I was able to find it in the olive. Great price, couldn't pass it up, and here it is. So today I paired it with the Rugby Ralph Lauren Fox Hunt cricket sweater, elbow patches, a pair of college gray chinos, the gray herringbone tam. I have a gray Rugby Ralph Lauren herringbone tweed bow tie on, and a pair of nice brown boots. Pair of nice snuff brown brogue boots to complete the ensemble. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to show you 3 other pieces that I was able to acquire over the summer months, and I'm going to show you how I will or would style them. All right, y'all ready? Let's go. First up the bat, navy pea coat. Now, I have a navy pea coat. I've had one for several years, about 7 or 8 years actually. But it's a 2XL blue label, polo blue label. And even though I was able to still wear it, because, you know, when I pull out a pea coat, it's probably talking about December at the earliest. And I was able to, you know, still wear it over, of course, layered pieces, and it didn't look too big or too bulky, but it was big and bulky. So I found this one online on Poshmark. It is a rugby pea coat in a size large. Has the Union Jack flag on the inside. Other than that, it's just like every other Ralph Lauren pea coat. Has the navel buttons, the giant peak lapel, notch lapels, peak lapels, sorry. Yeah, typical, beautiful, heavyweight pea coat. So that also means, gentlemen, that I do have a pea coat for sale. Like I said, polo blue label, size XXL. Hit me up, let's make a deal. Paired the pea coat today with the Rugby Ralph Lauren Rugby Sportsman Indian patch. Has patches here, elbow patches, of course. Threw it over a chambray, buttoned the chambray up to the top, but I did decide to go with no neckwear, so let's unbutton that. And a nice pair of chinos. Finish it off with whatever footwear you feel like wearing. Pretty much, you could do a suede moccasin to go with the Indian thing. You could do boots to go with your pea coat. Excuse me. You could do boots to go with your pea coat. Or you could do a nice dress shoe. Just depends on how you want to roll. Polish it off with a nice beanie, nice navy blue beanie, and you're good. The pea coat is a heavy item. Again, like I said, I don't break mine out until December. Mid to late November at the earliest. Just depending on how cold Thanksgiving actually decides to be. But normally North Carolina weather, I don't have to break it out till December. Now, if I was in New York, maybe mid to late October, you could actually probably bring the pea coat out. But again, a pea coat is a wonderful item. I like mine to fit. I want it to fit, but I want to be able to layer it too. So I don't want it too snug. But a 2XL is just a little bit too bulky for me, just a little bit too big in the arms, not completely serving the purpose of keeping me warm if it's off of my body. So, but again, a pea coat is definitely, to me, a pea coat is essential for any man's wardrobe. If you're watching this, you're a Ralph Lauren guy, so you probably want to try to find a Ralph Lauren one, but it doesn't have to be Ralph Lauren. There are some other brands that make very good pea coats. Brooks Brothers makes a very good pea coat, as well as J. Crew and J. Press. So you could go another route, but you're going to spend about the same amount of money brand new. Best case scenario, unless you want brand new, which, hey, to each his own. Best case scenario though is to try to find a secondhand one on one of the secondhand websites. Again, like I said, I have one in a 2XL for sale. So if anybody's interested, please hit me up. I will be nice and fair with the pricing. Let's go on to the next item. Me personally, I've never seen this item sold in the US before. I actually just stumbled upon this raincoat. I was perusing eBay, just humbly perusing, and I saw it. The price on it was pretty fair. However, it was located in, I think it was in England. But yeah, once I saw it, I was like, well, man, I need to go ahead and get that. So it's a true galoshes style raincoat, attached hoodie with a tartan pattern on the inside, interior pockets, hard rubber buttons. It's got a Gothic P on the front here. On this particular sleeve, it's screen printed with 67 RL Athletic Eastern Division, so it's an Eastern Division piece. Another RLPC piece here, and then on the back, you got the Eastern Division champs on the back with a giant football here in yellow. The pattern, the color scheme is navy and green stripe. It's deceptively warm. It keeps you deceptively warm, but it's definitely built to keep you dry in inclement weather. So rain or snow, you got this on, you should be able to stay dry. Exterior strings to tighten up your hoodie if need be. And again, like I said, it has interior pockets. It's also lined here in tartan. I didn't notice that. Really nice piece. If anybody sees it anywhere else, let me know. I definitely like to let a couple of my friends in the collector world know that this is something that they could find here in the States. But what I did here is I just paired it with the paint splattered polo rugby chevron cricket sweater from last year. I paired it with the paint splattered jeans, of course. I did a green and blue polo golf necktie and an oxford. Just keep it kind of simple. You could do some, I know Hunter makes a rain boot that's really popular with everyone. If I was going to do a rain boot, I would find a pair, of course, by Ralph Lauren. Me personally, I would probably just do a nice leather boot. I wouldn't want to do anything suede if I'm expecting heavy enough rain or snow. But yeah, definitely a nice rain boot in a solid navy would be great to finish off this particular ensemble. All right, we got one more to do. Okay, so our last piece of outerwear for this particular episode is a beauty. It's an overcoat, but it's 100% wool, herringbone tweed. It's blue label. Y'all not gonna believe me when I tell you this. I paid $100 for this coat. I guarantee you, whenever this coat came out, it was probably closer to 1,000, if not more. I'd be shocked if it wasn't closer to 15. I paid $100 for this coat. Not a single flaw on it. It came belted, full herringbone pattern. Even has a little Donegal tweed specks in it, but it's definitely a herringbone pattern. Look at that beauty. Nice weight to it. For North Carolina, it's definitely a December, January, February coat. Anywhere else, you could probably pull it out 1st of November and you'd be fine. Belted sleeves. Again, man, this is a beautiful piece, and for what I paid for it, like, this is one of the greatest come-ups ever. Very nice piece. I paired it here simply with a pair of olive green stretch slim fit chinos. I did a wool heavy shawl pullover and a knot. Keep it simple. And then finished it off with the matching driver cap and the full herringbone tweed. Pair of boots, pair of brown brogues, pair of brown wingtips, anything like that would finish this off perfect. But yeah, this is a dominant piece. Very, very nice, very sturdy. This is old school. This is old school styling here. This is way stuff was made back in the 20s and 30s. Very thick, very sturdy, meant to last and built to last. Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite pieces. Yeah, it's that time. A little pumpkin spice latte. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I really only drink it this time of year, and I may only drink it once or twice. Figured I'd get me some early. That's pretty good. Anyway, that's another episode in the books. I just showed you a few of the outerwear pieces that I was able to get my hands on over these previous summer months. But now I think it's time that we start really deep diving into some episodes. These were all great, showing you pieces that I got, pieces that are still available out there for you to get your hands on before that weather really breaks. But now it's time we start doing some real deep diving into some episodes. You know how we do. So again, like I was telling you last episode, which ends up being yesterday, I'm going to do an episode on tailoring. And I think that's going to be the next episode. But anyway, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend. We here. Artists paint pictures. Haters paint narratives. Don't be no hater. Have a good one.